Hello everyone, welcome for another XTC game. This is round 5, game 2 between France and Mexico. Left OveR2 playing for France, and on the right Carlos playing Mexico. Before we go into the lists, just a friendly reminder that you can bet for your preferred player, color, streamer, if they are not streaming. Mexican streamer was playing yesterday, I'm correct. So yeah, no, player, color, country, ships, obstacles, whatever. Do as you please. As long as you wish to, you can bet by using the Twitch prediction thing. We've got the just a pop-up on the upper corner of your chat, and you've got the currency that you will be betting on the bottom left corner. So this is Group E, to be more precise, and now this is France with 1 and Mexico with 0 points. So Carlos' list is 187, OveR2 is 196, so Carlos chose to give OveR2 initiative, and the reason is pretty simple. You've got initiative 4, 5 and 6 for OveR2, and you've got initiative 5 and 6 for Carlos. So, for France, fifth brother, passive sensors and homing missiles, pretty common fifth brother. Sunterfell, that is pretty heavy, is worth 72 points, and he's got Predator, Shield Upgrade and Stealth Device. Then you've got Darth Vader, the TIE X1, with FCS and Afterburners, pretty common Darth Vader build. I'll let you just have a look at what they are doing for this round, and then I'll be giving you the list of Carlos. J'ai 26K dépensés au Coco. Aïe 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 aïe. On va se permettre de perdre donc. J'attends un peu histoire de voir les moves. 25 tout droit boost. Du classique quoi, du classique. So you can see that OveR2 chose to lock some obstacles. There is a pretty common reason that I'll just have those ship end their moves so that I can present you Carlos' list. So Fen is doing it 2 straight. Probably boost. There you go. Boost. Oh, that's sweet from OveR2, giving some tokens that are a little bit more visible. Alright, so for Carlos and for Mexico, you have Fenro. And Fenro is equipped with Fearless only, but I mean, do you really need anything else? And then you've got the big guy worth 116 points, Boba Fett. So you probably know that Boba Fett is not allowed to have a crew anymore. That means the most common Darth, no, sorry, not Darth, but Maul on Boba Fett is not possible to carry anymore. So you've got Fearless Auto Blasters. That's something interesting. Proximity Mines, because like, why not? Fails transponder codes, that is auto include on every ship that has illegal this time. Hull upgrade, shield upgrade, that puts the ship onto a even number, which is 12. But you've got 5 shields and 7 hull, which is amazingly high. And then you've got the slave one, the separatist slave one title. Are you able to see everything? Yeah, you are. Alright. So, while you perform a front arc attack, if you are in the defender's back arc, like the whole, the 180 degrees back arc, you may change a hit to a crit. And then you add the gunner slot, and on the gunner slot you have BT1 that allows you to change a hit into a crit if the ship is stressed. I mean, you can change one for each stress the defender has. Alright. So, pretty heavy Boba Fett. And we will see. I mean, to be really honest, this will be a game where my analysis will be of no use at all, because I hate aces. I hate flying them, I hate seeing them, and now you've got like a 3 ship list and a 2 ship list, in which you've got, maybe you don't consider Boba an ace, but then you've got Fifth Brother, Soontir, Darth Vader, and Fenrir. And I don't like it. I mean, I sure do like Fenrir, because the ship is cool looking, and you can bend the wings in real life. But like that's the only reason, to be fair. And I dislike every ship on the board right now. As a swarm player, Boba is really like something I don't like to see in general. Séparatiste les voines. Ah bah oui, oui, non mais on est d'accord, hein, c'est le titre des séparatistes là. Alright. So, Fifth Brother turning in. Boba also turning in. Taking a focus. Ooh, Vader closing the distance with a, like, what is it? 4? 5. Right, okay, why not? 5 straight. I believe you've got an unobstructed shot, which is range 3, so you may take a focus and probably spend for a target lock. I mean, not this order, maybe, but like, there you go. So it will just clear the fails transponder codes away from Boba. So transponder gone off. They should like probably they should probably consider that, because I see Carlos with the charge still active though. Taking a stress after taking, I mean stress for the boost after taking the evade. Probably taking the focus at the beginning of engagement, so Fifth Brother will be short for this round. And Fenrir is not in a good position, as I believe he cannot straight boost due to the position of the gas cloud. Vamos a demostrarles de que están hechos los chilaquiles. I'm not sure I understand everything, though that seems like a good speech. Alright, so Vader is range 3 with an unobstructed shot. The target lock destroyed the fails transponder codes, but you've got 2 dice only. Donc on dira c'est le vaisseau de Boba Fett de la CSI. Exactement, c'est ça. Attention, hein. Pas d'amalgame. Okay, so you've got a hit, a focus and a blank. You've got Predator. That becomes a hit. And you spend the focus for 3. Right. 3 on Boba. Oh, I believe there is a little lag on the server. Spends on defense, takes 2 shields. Takes 2 shields. Alright, so 2 shields on Boba. This is first blood. Um, Alright, so I believe this was Boba's attack. 3 dice, getting 2, and... No, maybe no, sorry, it was Fenro. Yeah. Suntir is very safe behind that gas cloud. Oh, so Fifth Brother is actually going to engage. Which is amazing. Because, like, at this range, I wouldn't believe it. J'aime pas du tout la position de 5. 5? Ah, Fifth Brother, peut-être. Il est trop en retrait comparé aux autres. Ouais, je comprends. Je comprends. So Boba did spend on defense. There you go. The FTC got remembered. Perfect. So he is shooting Vader. Only 2 dice rolls, so I believe, there you go, roll the last one. Yeah, a hit and a crit. You've got 4 in total. And safe. Don't even need to spend. And now Fifth Brother going to engage range 3, that's 2. Oh man, this is looking very good. A hit and a crit. For only 1 evade, do you... Okay, so use of the power. So that's 2 crits. Anyway, that doesn't matter if they are crits or hits, but this is 2 shields, which is very important. And 1 force back for Fifth Brother. Suntir stressed. Fifth Brother stressed. Now Fenraw is probably going to do some work, but anyway, cannot do like much due to his current position. He's behind the cloud and cannot bank to close the distance. He's kind of forced to go straight and pretty fast as he is cropping the straight line. If he goes like too straight, I believe this will go through the cloud. Alright, so the danger here begins for OveR2 as Fearless could trigger, BT1 could trigger, Slave 1 could start triggering. I mean, Slave 1 will probably be difficult to trigger in this situation, but you never know. BT1 anyway, because Fifth Brother and Suntir like to be stressed due to double action thing. And if it goes in the front arc, you may have a Fearless Auto Blaster, maybe Slave 1, but BD1 shot, which is not looking good if you consider that BD1 just like guarantees an automated crit. So could end up being very dangerous. So we will see. Petit crit pour Fifth Brother au final. Ouais, c'est ça. Ça s'est pas trop mal passé. Un bon premier engagement. 4 boucliers. Contre rien du tout. Voir si ça tient la distance surtout. Alright, alright. So... I mean, and this is the reason why I'm not such, like, useful in this game because I just don't even know what these people are gonna do, and yeah, it's complicated. I mean, like, do you go bank to the left with Vader, slow? Do you straight? What do you do with Fifth Brother to avoid being fearless, in fearless range from Boba and in fearless range from Benra? What do you do with Suntir? Even more if you consider he is stressed. I mean, Ace game is just so hard to understand for me. And same question goes with Carlos, right? What do you do with Boba? And is this the turn for a bank left because you want that fifth brother? Like, I don't know. I'm not as good. And yeah, I mean, if you go behind Boba, you might as well try and not be that close of Boba, because there are some proximity mines, and you don't want to be taking those, especially on those ships like Sunter or Fifth Brother. I mean, Vader is on 5, but those two ships are on 4, which means like you take half and half. At least a half and half if you take a proximity mine. So yeah, might as well consider things. Seems like France is ready. Carlos might be still debating. This is very understandable. Although he's playing last with Fenrir, he's in quite a bad position, I believe. So might as well think twice before move. That sounds pretty logical. I believe we are setting up dials, so this might go a bit quick. Alright. Okay. Are we getting another turn? 55 minutes remaining, still 0-0, but I believe this will be a game of few points in the beginning and probably a lot of points at some point. Because like those ships are worth kinda a very big amount of points. Like there is this uh, special club, and Fish Brother is out of the club, but Suntir, Vader, Raw, and Boba are part of this amazingly high uh, amount of ship points. Available straight, Suntir 2 bank left, Brother 1 bank left. Yeah, but I mean this would be my play. with the Empire, but like because I would do this, I believe this isn't the correct choice because like I'm so predictable. Alright, so he's going for the block with fifth brother, I believe. But I think the one bank fits. Oh, but that wasn't a one bank, that was a one hard. The one hard is going to be blocked. So I believe Suntir got... Oh no. Suntir bumped range 1 of Boba. Ay ay ay. Not very good. So Vader could like barrel to the left after doing this. Yeah, there you go. Gonna barrel right. Oh, perfect. Setting up this little mustache right here allowed him to have very good shots. What is Fen doing? If Fen did go very fast, he won't be seeing anything. I believe this was the plan for OveR2. Like, commit really hard onto those... onto Boba. And trying to avoid taking shots from our little friend Ro. Okay, so what is the guy doing? So no action for Boba, obviously. And... oh, Boba did go bank 3 bank. Probably won't have any shot. Maybe on fifth brother, I don't know. Not taking a strain, so no punishment. So yeah, soon to taking the focus at the beginning of engagement. That's Vader range 1 onto Boba for sure. Let us roll. There is a target lock. There is a focus. Oh, fire control system looks very juicy. There you go. And the focus. You're not taking any shot. And Boba will take them. No! Boba's capacity. But anyway, Boba will take them all. No evade. Looks kinda sad. So that's a hit, and a crit, and a crit. So, wounded and panicked. Looks really bad. So shield, hit, crit, crit. Wounded, pilot, and... panic pilot. And Soontir doing 4. No, 3, only 3, sorry. After the Predator. And Boba getting 2, so just 1 hit. That leaves Boba with 3 hull. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Like, he took 4, so he's on 3 with the hull upgrade, so that's pretty good. Raw is not seeing anyone. That is massive. And now you've got Boba. 4 dice, 2 rerolls onto Soontir. You've got 2 so far. Can you get the 2 others? And you've got 3. Oh, Fearless! There you go, so that's 4. And, oh man, Soontir is getting 4 with the focus. Alright. Carlos must be really sad in this situation. Yeah, and of course, doesn't have any shots with fifth brother. So, remember what I said just before the round starts? Forget about it. Boba is already halved. 58 to 0 for OveR2. Now the problem is... for Carlos the problem is Fenrir did nothing yet. Boba is wounded. And he is also panicked, which means no action for the 2 next turn. but still got a very powerful weapon in his cargo, and this is the proximity mine. So now the question is, who will take some proximity mine if someone takes a proximity mine? I mean, the thing is with panicked plus wounded, that isn't such a bad combination because you cannot do actions anyway. So like those crits are, I mean, the wounded one is pretty much there for nothing for now. But you could consider that Boba is getting no action for 2 turns, and then he's doing probably an action and gets stressed, which is obviously kinda bad. So we will see. Alright, so for the moment, 50 minutes, a bit less than 50 minutes remaining. C'est quoi sur le karma? So Boba living on 3, no damage on Soontir, 5th brother, or Vader for the moment. This is probably a turn for bombs. I mean, with proximity mine, you are not afraid of taking your own medicine, which is, of course, really well because, like, you could take some, eat some dust from your thermal or anything, but like from a proximity mine, I mean, you have to commit pretty hard in a very bad situation to hit your uh, your proximity mine. The more dice he rolls, the less blank he has. Yeah. Yeah, for those wondering if you did not see, Suntir rolled 4 dice because of the stealth device. Suntir is a pretty big Suntir in this game. Predator, shield upgrade, stealth device. The full Suntir. And I believe we are ready for the next round. So, where are we going? Will there be any system phase? What shall OveR2 do to avoid the proximity mines? The answer in just a bit. Maybe. I don't know. Ah, Kelly, comment ça va? Alright, so are we going to the next turn? Yeah, like, while we're waiting, I'm wondering about a thing. Maybe you could help. With the wording of those 2 cards, is it possible to recover the charge from Stealth Device if you use Cutthroat? I'm just wondering that. Because, like, After you suffer, I mean, while you defend, if your charge is active, roll one additional, and if you suffer damage, lose one. But if you do the like get the charge back, the thing goes pretty well. But the thing is Cutthroat available to make your charge back? Anyway, Fifth Brother bumping again onto Boba. I believe this was pretty much wanted. Bah écoute, moi ça va très bien. Un peu tard pour un stream, mais bon, ça arrange comme on peut. Et puis ça fait longtemps que j'avais pas eu OveR2 sur le stream, donc ça me fait très plaisir. Suntir stressing himself. And ooh, what is OveR2 doing? I believe you've done like everything to avoid those bombs. Oh, Vader did try the K-turn, the 4 K-turn. Ouch. Multilingual activated. Ouais, on fait ce qu'on peut. And I believe Raw tried to one hard. So this is maybe why Fifth Brother is here. Maybe trying to block Fen, maybe trying to block Boba as well. Oh, Cell Brut sur le chat, magnifique. Hello, hello, hello. A hit, and a crit, and this was into Fenraw. Oh, so he got one evade though. So took only 2, but those 2 are accompanied with a structural damage, which is oof. All right. Alright. So, the only shot was from Suntir. This was into Fenraw, took half of Fenraw, that is now 94 to 0. And Boba gets some revenge. Maybe. La France qui joue qui? Bien qui joue le Mexique. C'est vrai que le logo est pas très évocateur, mais il s'agit du Mexique. Mexico. So, who will be the target for the fire spray? So, Boba did a 3 bank, so still double stressed. So yeah. So for now, I mean, like, I forgot to clear a proximity mine charge. That is good. You've got some. You cannot shoot auto blasters. There is no fearless active. Slave 1 is for rain front arc attacks, so no. But BT1 can activate if he chooses to attack some ships that are stressed, which is possible with Vader and Suntir, but still tries his luck with Fifth Brother and a single reroll. No, we'll get only 2 because Slave 1 is fully performed at the front. And Fifth Brother is perfectly safe with it. So force back on Vader, force back on Fifth Brother. You definitely are not dropping the second proximity mine because it probably won't touch Fifth Brother and it would touch Fenraw. Fen qui fout rien, c'est ça. 17h40, pas précis. La position de Fen, la deuxième proxy, elle va pas sortir. Ouais, voilà, c'est ça, c'est ce que tu disais. Vous êtes les prochains sur notre liste. De quoi, le Québec? Le Canada? Comment ça? Mais non, les prochains sur la liste, c'est les Pays-Bas. Qu'est-ce qu'il raconte? Qu'est-ce qu'il raconte? Qu'est-ce qu'il raconte? What are they discussing about? Huh? I mean, Fen taking some hot fire here is very important for OveR2, as Fen eventually ends up taking 1 damage per 1 damage. Yeah, taking like 2 damage early, and even more if you consider that one of them is a crit and the crit is structural damage, then this is really looking very good for OveR2. Now he is like you could consider that Boba has to die and Fen has to die, but still he's only 5 whole from winning the game right now, and this is massive. Suntir free focus, so Vader maybe. Yeah, chose the Inquisitor in the end. Okay, so a bit less than 40 minutes remaining for this game, as the Empire remains untouched for the moment. And the Scum and Villainy are having a bit of a hard time. And OveR2 is playing this really well, as he is bumping Fen since the beginning of the game. So probably that Suntir is doing a 2-bank to the right and taking like evade, I believe. S'il y avait match, je serais pas le seul à rigoler à mes blagues de Imim. Stressed Vader is sad. Yeah, kinda. So 2-bank. I believe this was the maneuver. Yeah, there you go. 2-bank. Ah, je suis bon. Au secours. Je me souviens d'Eva. Qu'est-ce que... À toi mon automate. Oh là là là. Au secours. Je vous comprends pas. Je pense que j'ai pas les références. Alright, so 2 straight from Suntir. Maybe placing himself to bump. I mean, do you really want to bump? Because like if you are bumping, like if you are doing this to be in a position to to bump Fenrir, Fenrir probably bumps onto Fifth Brother and then has a shot on Suntir and probably takes no damage because it's Fenrir. So okay, just takes the evade. And Raw is going to bump. Oh man. I mean, he did go through Fifth Brother, but is bumping on Suntir. This is perfect for OveR2. This is playing perfect. Is this range 2? No, 3 defense dice. This is range 3. A hit and a crit so far. With Predator, nothing more. And Boba will get an evade. So that means there is a crit, and the crit is a direct hit, so Boba is living on 1 hole now. So now that means that OveR2 is 3 holes from winning the game. Okay, do you have a shot on Vader? Not even close, so there is only a shot onto Suntir. Maybe Vader obstructed, but I do not believe that you want to take a shot onto Vader obstructed. Though taking a shot onto Focus Evade Suntir looks kinda sad too. 5 dice because it's range 3. Spending 2 to cancel 2, so anyway. Ah, alright. This is looking like kinda sad for Carlos for the moment. I do believe that OveR2 is playing this really strategically because, like, if you consider this, Fenrir did not take any action since the beginning of engagement. That is pretty much what sums up the whole thing, right? And Boba didn't take an action after the first turn of engagement. And like he is not allowed to, as he obviously took the Anik pilot, but then again, OveR2 is playing this really well because the real strength of those ships are fearless ability, ranged ones, and proximity mine. Like if you just consider the hitting capacity. And like Boba did not shoot at range 1 with the front arc. Fen did not shoot. Did Fen shoot? I believe Fen did not shoot at all. I mean, except for the first turn, but this was obstructed, so anyway, wouldn't have done anything. So yeah, he's playing this really well. And this looks like, this is why I personally dislike the whole ace thing. It's like, it looks so frustrating. Boba is going 3 straight and probably clearing stress. Do you want to be removing the final crit? Because if you don't, you have to roll for a stress. Will they remember hit? No, they won't remember. Alright, so I believe I cannot do anything about it. Yeah. So, yeah. Alright, so I hope this will not have any any consequences in the future. Bon, le match est plié, il est fort ce coco. Il est très 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 fort. Aucun tir de Fen. Pas tout d'avoir un init 6, faut savoir piloter. Et comme je disais, je pense pas que ce soit un problème de la part de Carlos. Je pense vraiment que Corentin est en train de faire un travail de sap juste colossal. Colossal. Alright, so Vader here, using a charge of Afterburners. And getting a lock onto Fen. Fen that goes 3 hard behind the cloud. Ooh, and now Fen is facing the bottom of Darth Vader. This is probably not range 1. Soontir is not having the free focus, which means Soontir is not having the Predator. But this was to allow Soontir to avoid taking shots from Boba, which is amazingly good. Oh, they remembered the wounded, and it ends up getting a stress onto Boba. There you go. So Soontir still is range 1 and does 2 average roll. And it was a range 1 shot, so Boba has a reroll. And if he takes one, he's dead, and takes it. So, goodbye Boba. And now with 30 minutes remaining, you have only Fenrir to hope for a victory. So I may be a bit committed to a result, but I believe this will be a table for OveR2. That looks like it's going to be this. Oh, Vader triple blank. And this is the first damage done to the Empire. Fifth Brother was in range for a target lock onto Fenrir and did take a target lock with passive. And this will be the last turn, I believe, as our friend Fifth Brother will probably do a one hard, maybe like some focus barrel, just the focus. Vader 4K'ing Soontir too hard, And probably that Fenrir is not getting any range 1 from this. Ah. Alright, removes the stress. And what do you do? Do you like focus barrel? Focus and barrel to the left. There you go. Ben's already dead. Avec le crit passe à cause du structural. Oui, oui, probablement, c'est sûr. Can do a perfect. Combien de swing y a-t-il en France? C'est une très bonne question. J'en ai aucune idée pour être tout à fait franc avec toi. Beaucoup, je présume? Enfin, beaucoup, oui et non, c'est-à-dire que tu comptes une grosse ville, t'en mets 10 par grosse ville, et puis t'as à peu près le nombre de joueurs que t'as, je pense. Ça me paraît à peu près cohérent, quoi. Ouais, il y en a pas mal, il y en a pas mal, hein. Mais ce que je dis, je pense qu'en vrai, une approximation à 10 joueurs par grosse ville, ça paraît pas si déconnant que ça. Parce qu'il y a des grosses villes où il y en aura moins, et des grosses villes où il y en aura plus, donc ça paraît pas mal. Alright, so, well, I believe this is it. Soontier shot at range 2, and this was... yeah, this was Fenrir getting 2. Vader is trying to put some crits to avoid... I mean, to allow Fifth Brother not to take any damage. And these are damaged engine and structural damage. I mean, you're shooting a dead guy, but you're doing it to cancel a... so damaged engine. What was it like? Structural damage again. Yeah, so you just want to allow your ship to survive and not lose any points, and you are going to do that as Fifth Brother only takes a single hit, and this is the end of the game with a 200 to 0 for France. Well, that was a game. Malheureusement, Fen avec Structural Damage ne pourra jamais s'en sortir, on est d'accord. Casse. Ouais, troll, mais pas à l'XTC. Ok. 3000. Okay. Alright, so let me just have the bettings. Saddle. Chez Javo, il y en a 30. Ah oui, oui, pardon, on parle du nombre de joueurs, oui, parce que c'était il y a 90 secondes, donc forcément, moi j'ai oublié de quoi on parlait. Chez Javo, il y en a 30. Non, non, mais c'est ce que je te dis, c'est-à-dire que nous, à Toulouse, on n'est pas 10, quoi, on est 5, tu vois, à peu près. Donc si on est 5 chez nous et que vous êtes 30 chez vous, bon bah voilà, tu vois, ça équilibre un peu déjà en termes d'un nombre moyenne. Alright, so Corentin won the thing, so let me give you your credits. OveR2 for France. And that is it for the day. J'aurais aimé jouer quand j'étais là-bas, mais je connaissais pas le jeu à cette époque. Oui, je comprends. Je comprends, je comprends. Yeah, so GG to both players. Carlos had a hard time facing those Imperial aces. GG to him anyway. That was quick and really painful to watch, but like these are the aces game, so you do what you do. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Let me just update the score as France is now up 2-0. So next game will be round 3, so I'll update that as well. There you go. And yeah, thank you again for watching. et dire que la game d'entraînement hier c'est fini à la salve finale. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We will be back Saturday. Maybe not actually. Maybe like Sunday. Should be Sunday. With a lot of games. A very big amount of games. So we've got 3 games on Sunday. 12, 12 p.m. UTC. What is it? 6 p.m. UTC and no, not 12 p.m. No, 12. Yeah, 12 p.m. Well, you know what? You'll know where this is. All right. So have a good night, everyone, and let's see the end of the round on Sunday.